Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. Today's video is a 15-minute booty workout that is done all lying down and on the mat. So no squats required. This is Pilates based. You're definitely gonna feel the burn, and I hope that you have a really fun time. You don't need any equipment for today's workout except for your body. So when you're ready, roll out your mat if you're using one, and let's start moving.
All right, hello and welcome to your workout. You're gonna start in all fours, make your way there, and then kick your right leg to the sky. Keep your knee bent and think about driving your right heel up. Draw your navel to your spine, and as best you can, keep your spine neutral. Keep the bend in your knee and then kick up and then out to the side. So same action as you just did, but now you're adding that fire hydrant as well. So kick up and out, up and out, trying to minimize any rocking through your hips. And now just keep lifting your right leg off to the side. So now you're just doing your fire hydrant action, lifting the leg up and bringing your right knee back down to hover. Your right knee stays bent this entire time. Now extend your right leg long behind you and then bend your knee and extend the leg long. Bend your knee, extend your leg long. Your right leg is floating. You're just doing these hamstring curls, bringing your right heel closer towards your bum and then extending your leg long. Hopefully you're feeling that burn on the right glute, but also you're stabilizing as well. So you'll probably feel your left side. Now tap your right toes off the right side of your mat, lift your leg up and over and tap it to the left side. So thinking about creating a rainbow with your right leg. And once more, minimize any rocking through the rest of your body. Bring your left forearm down parallel to the top of your mat. You'll kick your right leg long, this time turning your toes out towards the right side of the room, and then bring your right knee in to tap your right tricep. Your right palm stays on the earth. So it's a little tap and then a kick out. Your pelvis is opening towards the right. Now keep your foot flexed, keep your right leg extended long, and just pulse that foot up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeezing through the side glute. And still feeling that left bum cheek, I'm sure. Good. Let your right leg come down, and then you have about 30 seconds before we switch sides. I'm just turning around so that you can see my left side, but here's a good time to take child's pose if you'd like to. All right, coming into all fours to start your left side. Starting with those donkey kicks, your left knee will stay bent, and you'll kick your your left heel up towards the sky. Scooping out the lower belly. keeping your nice wide collarbones. Now up and out. So it's a donkey kick with that hydrant. So again, the knee stays at a 90-degree angle. Your left foot stays flexed as you kick up and then lift the leg out to the side. Now it's just the hydrants, just lifting your left leg off to the side, keeping your knee bent, and then hovering it back down to take it back out. Now extend your left leg behind you and keep your foot flexed as you bend your knee and then extend the leg out. Bend your knee, extend your leg out. Think about letting your left outer hip drop in space slightly. And thinking about drawing your navel in towards your spine and up towards your face. Now big rainbows. The left toes go off to the left side and then across towards the right. And you're using your left glute, so your left butt cheek, to lift that leg up. Try to minimize rocking in your torso. So minimize rocking in the hips, minimize rocking through your shoulders. Now your right forearm comes down parallel to the top of your mat. Your pelvis opens, your left toes turn towards the left side of the room. You'll bring your knee into tap, your left tricep, and then extend your leg long. And from here, you'll keep your leg extended long, just pulse it up, using the side of your booty to lift your leg. Tiny pulses. Ask yourself if you're breathing, and if you're not, start. And then come to right side lying. Again, I think you have about 30 seconds here before we switch sides. Now you'll see me lie down on my right side and take my head into my hand. You can either do that or go long. And then right now I'm showing you that there's space between my right side waist and the mat. So you want it lifted. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in front of you. Keep your heels in line with your booty. Now open your knees, keep your heels together, and then bring your knees to tap and open your feet. So it's knees tap and then toes tap. Knees tap and then toes tap. This is where it really starts to burn. You'll start to see it on my face. And then you're gonna start to pulse your top leg up. In this case, I tried to ankle my knee down a little bit, but you can always keep your thigh parallel to the earth, just little pulses up, up, up. Small movements, small controlled movements. And then extend your leg in front of you and sweep it back. Kick it forward with control, sweep it back. Again, your foot is flexed, it's active. You're again minimizing the movement through your torso. I accidentally kicked her. No idea she was behind me. And then take your leg back behind you. Maybe you turn the toes down. It's going to make it more challenging. Little pulses. Gently swing that leg forward and start to create little circles. It doesn't really matter what direction you take your circles. We're going to switch halfway through. Keep your foot active. Take your circles the other direction. Tiny little circles. And we are swapping sides as quickly as possible. Roll onto your other side. Keep the space between your waist and the ground and start to do toe taps, heel taps, toe taps, heel taps. Pulsing your leg up. Again, you could always turn your knee down a little bit, so finding a bit of internal rotation through that top hip, if that serves you. If that doesn't feel like it's working today, then keep your thigh parallel to the earth and take the tiny little lifts. Swing your leg forward, kick it gently back. Watch for your cat behind you. Again, foot is active. Very minimal moving and swaying through the torso. You're using your glute where it connects to your hamstring to take your leg back. Leg stays back. Maybe you turn the toes down and start to pulse your leg up. There it is. My smile begins to turn into a grimace. This was burning. And the leg moves forward, little circles. Keep breathing. You can see my bottom heel popped off the mat. Try to push your bottom heel down. And then, do you have space in your waist? Create that space through the mat and the waist there. And then take your circles the other direction. This is the last push on your side. And then you're going to lie down on your back. And it's a quick transition. Lie down on your back. Place the soles of your feet on the mat, ankles underneath your knees. You're pressing your palms down. Lift your hips up and lower. So bridge lifts. Thinking about lengthening your tail towards the backs of your knees as you draw your navel in and up as you lift your hips for your bridge. And your weight's in your heels. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Drive into your left heel to lift yourself off the mat. And if you wanted to make this harder, you could just kick your right heel up towards the ceiling. I like to pull it in towards my chest. Again, driving into your left heel to lift the hips. Switch sides. Right foot comes down, left knee to chest, pressing into your right heel to lift your hips. Squeezing your glutes at the top. You should feel your butt work. And now your left foot meets the mat, you're coming back to your bridge. Lift your hips up and then walk one foot out, the other foot out, one foot in, the other foot in. And try to alternate which foot leads. So you're just doing these kind of hamstring curls, trying to minimize, again, the rocking in your hips, trying to keep the hips lifted. There's core containment here. Scoop your lower belly in and up to protect your lower back. And then keep both of the knees in. Hold at the top of your bridge. Just pulse your knees out, out, out. So your feet are back underneath your knees. Your hips are still lifted and your knees are just pulsing out ever so slightly. It's a small action. Now keep your knees stacked over top of your ankles and just pulse your hips up. Squeezing the glutes, you pulse up, 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 up. This is less than a minute of work left. You've got this. Breathe. And now for 30 seconds, you're just holding at the top of your bridge. Isometric hold. You're wrapping your inner thighs down towards the mat as you lengthen your tail towards the backs of your knees. Your weight is in your heels. You're breathing. You've got this. Let the hips come down. We'll end with a little stretch. And take your right ankle, cross it over top of your left thigh. Either stay in your figure four shape or you can reach through that window you've made. Hold on to somewhere along your left leg. Swap sides. Left ankle crosses over top of right thigh, holding on to somewhere along your right leg, maybe. Uncross your legs, pull your knees into your chest, and you're done.
Thank you so very much for sharing your time with me. I really, really appreciate it. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. You can hit subscribe to see new yoga and workout videos weekly from me. You can share this video with a friend or family member who might enjoy it. And leave a comment down below with your favorite part of today's video or ideas of videos that you'd like to see next time. I hope you have a really fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.